Hello Pisces, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading. So when it comes to this, I'm going to be speaking in terms of the dynamic of a relationship, but you know your situation better than I ever could. Put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. You know your situation better than I ever could. So with that, take everything that I say and go with what resonates the most with you. You know, I'm not going to take offense to it if something doesn't resonate with you. It's not personal. If this reading does resonate with you though, let me know in the comments below what gave you your aha moment. I would love to hear about it. And if you do have an aha moment, please be sure to give me a like and subscribe because it's completely free and it does help out my channel so much, and I do really appreciate it when you guys take the time to do that. But yeah, I'm going to be pulling one more card so I can get a general vibe for what is going on in y'all's situation, and then I'm going to just continue deep diving with it and seeing what we can do about this and see what's going on. Ooh. Some friction going on, Pisces. There's some friction going on, but I feel like it's going on from one person's end. Someone's going through some healing work. It's like through this connection, it opens up a lot for a person. They realize what they need to work on, and it's through the other person they are really motivated on working on themselves. You may not be together with this person, and it's just like in the beginning stages, you might have just seen them, or even it's just like the idea you made the decision that you want to start attracting somebody. Because you could be the one releasing, and this other person's coming in that will bring you that stability. Did I even show you the cards and tell you the cards, Pisces? You have 4 fire, you have Knave of Disc inverted, and then you have the release card. Right? And so it's like one side of the spectrum, one energy has stable energy. Someone's going to be the rock or the anchor for the other connection, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. You have the Knight of Discs inverted. So I feel like this is just going to be like a healing transitional phase for one person that's going through a healing process. You know, I know that's not something someone wants to hear. Some of you guys want to hear. But there is that with that release card, number 4 and 13 equaling to 4. So write that down for numerology. This is a time for spiritual transformation. Someone's going through some type of energy of where they're healing and they're going through it, you know, and the other person's job is just to be the presence there when the other person needs a shoulder, because this is going to be a beautiful connection, right? We have 2 of Cups right in the middle. This is going to be a beautiful connection, so don't feel like this is not, if things are not happening as quickly as you would like them to, don't worry about that. That's not a bad thing. They're going through their stuff, so like the more time that they take to heal their stuff, the better off it'll be for you and when you guys come together to share your cups. Does that make sense? Because I did pull the Death card and the Hanged Man, both of them being inverted, which I'll hold upright so you can just see the imagery of it. But with this is letting me know that it's just, this is not ending. It may feel like it's ending right now because some of you guys I feel like there's no communication happening, or if there is, very little. Or if there is communication, it's not in the way that you would like it to. Maybe you're feeling like they're treating you more like a friend than in a way that you'd want them to treat you in a more romantic sense. Or maybe they're not treating you as seriously, or you feel like they're not treating the relationship as seriously as you are. Let's continue on with this story. What's going on? What's going on in your end? Strength card in reverse, 2 of Swords, King of Coins in reverse. So yeah, there's like this sense of where it's like you're ready, but you're being guarded because of this other person going through their stuff. Because it's almost just like you're just like, wait a minute. It's almost like you're seeing you think you're seeing red flags in this other person because you don't know what's going on. You don't know the full story of it. So like what they're giving out, it's like a potential red flag to you, but it only seems like a red flag because you don't have all the information, right? You could be dealing with a Leo, right? You could be dealing with a Leo, Pisces. And that would make sense if you're dealing with a Leo or someone that has Leo in their chart, because then it would make sense maybe they're being too prideful in terms of letting it be known that they're going through their healing process, right? That makes sense, right? If you look at it from their perspective, put yourself in their shoes. You know, it never feels good to like admit that you're going through something. I'm smiling because these cards are repeating what I just said. I nailed it. Ah, my goodness, it's so good. Now, really though, let's get into this. So we have the Condor card, which says you're too enmeshed in the situation. Take a step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So yeah, this is literally saying like you're seeing something as like a red flag, but it's not actually a red flag. So don't make a decision right now. Take a step back, look at it from their perspective, get a broader perspective on everything, and realize it's not as bad as you think it is. Give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going through their healing process. Because I pulled the Penguin card, and the Penguin card is literally like shadow work card. They're going through some shadow work right now. This card says the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Since this card is saying it's now passing, this definitely like, you know, I don't think it's going to be much longer. And plus they already have like the release card. So they're actively releasing, they're actively healing. You just have to allow them to. Don't try to, it's kind of like let something bake until completion, until the timer goes off. You know, don't try to rush it, because if you try to rush it, only thing that gets affected is something not being fully cooked and prepared. We have the Star card, Archangel Jophiel, 17 equaling to 8, so write that down. Yeah, this is the time just thinking long term. Don't worry about the immediate right now. It may not look promising right now in the immediate, but I promise you, if you just focus on like building like your own foundation and like focus on providing space and having that space be available, don't be pushy with that space, but having that space be available, maybe this person may open up to you, and that's what brings you guys closer, right? We have the Three of Fire, because it's going to be good. You have these two cards reaffirming this relationship is going to be bountiful, right? This is definitely a soul connection. This card says abundance, things are looking good, make patience, have patience at this time, make long-term plans. So let me show you these cards. I need you to read them right now, Pisces, because both of these cards are talking about long-term. You know, I can't make this stuff up. You're being pushed just to think the long term. Don't worry about the details right now, the short term. It's not your job to figure out how things are going to work out. Your job is just to live by example. Own this Queen of Fire energy. This card says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself and assert your independence and creativity. Maybe right now you just need to learn to be a little bit more independent. Stop trying to be so codependent on this other person. You know, focus on your stuff, focus on your blooming, and then things will happen when it will happen, but you can't rush it. Look at what moon cards we have. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Again, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture. Really, in this whole entire spread, Pisces, it's letting you know that you don't have all the answers. You may think you have all the answers, but you don't even have even a third of the answers. You don't know what's going on in their lives, just like no one knows what's going on in each other's lives, even if we think we know it. Like, we're all living in our own complete worlds, you know, there's stuff going on that we never talk about and open up with. And I feel like that's what's going on with this person, and they just may not feel comfortable opening up to you about it right now. And that's okay. It's okay to allow someone to heal, because that's how you would want to be treated as well, right? I really feel like this is a time for you, Pisces, to practice some compassion and just look at the bigger picture on things. Sustain yourself by making long-term plans, but don't base all your long-term plans just surrounded by this person. I keep on bringing up not being codependent on this individual. And I feel like that's going to be like your biggest struggle. Your biggest battle is like battling with your codependency, or wanting to just, maybe it's not codependency, but you just want to really be with this person. You know, it's just like you want it, you see it and you want it now. You know, you don't want to have to wait 10 more minutes for it to finish cooking. But you know, it's worth it. You're just tired of waiting. Yeah, you're tired of waiting. You're ready for them to pursue you, or you're just ready for this new connection to start. I feel you though. I feel you, Pisces. Yeah, you're just, you're ready for action. Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. You're ready for action on this. Maybe you've been waiting for a while. Maybe you're tired of being in the friend zone. I feel like some of you guys feel like you're in the friend zone, or you kind of been trying to read mixed signals. I'm kind of like, I'm getting like the storyline or like the imagery of like someone, like you guys working in the same office and you're just passing looks to each other, but you don't ever take action on it. Seven of Cups. You know, you guys never have taken full action on it because there's just been so much that's been going on that you guys have had to handle. Or maybe there's this one person's had to handle and they need to, I say he or she needs to release some of their baggage first before they can welcome you in. Ten of Swords. Yeah. This is like they just have to have like they're it's like they're wrapping up old stuff. They're wrapping up old patterns, they're wrapping up old connections so they can fully give themselves to you. It may not even be consciously what they know what they're doing right now, but it's kind of like that's where their path is right now. That's how your paths are meant. I just bit my tongue. Your paths are, now I'm like having a lisp, even more of a lisp. Pisces, your paths are meant to intertwine. It's just you can't force it to intertwine sooner until it's ready. Does that make sense? So have some patience at this time. I promise you it's going to be bountiful. Things are going to work out. New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. This relationship is safe. Don't worry about losing it. If you're worrying about losing something, just think long term. You had so many cards telling you, think long term right now. And I just dropped that card on the floor. Pisces, I love you so much. I hope this reading was helpful to you on some level. If this did give you an aha moment, remember to share it in the comments below, and remember to give me a like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this reading and it gave you a sense of direction. But until next time though, Pisces, I love you so much. Bye.